Good morning, Labour Roots, and good morning to all other comebacks watching from the Far You page. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people, and rapidly becoming the voice of the Jamaican people. See? Now guys, today we have a few topics. We're going to talk about these gentlemen. We're going to talk about this gentleman and this wild animal right there. See? But, you know, before we get into that, as per usual, big up my people them over YouTube. See? Big up to all of my people them over YouTube that continue to love and support the Dodge. We are growing. Big up to my people them over TikTok as well. We are rapidly growing over here as well. See? So let's get into the shout outs, guys. Jennifer Jones in a number one this morning. Good morning, Jennifer Jones. Big up yourself. Sexy GG number second. Big up yourself as well. May, big up yourself. How do you pronounce this? Adore, big up yourself. Gregory, big up yourself in my boss. Loy, big up yourself. Stallion, Father Pitbull, big up yourself. You know. Use Donald, big up yourself. Father Grip Wrench, big up yourself. See some of the regular family members, them. Kayasco, big up yourself, you know, girl. See? Pauline Face, big up yourself. Mama Marvet, big up yourself. Marshall, big up yourself. I'm so blessed, Yannick, big up yourself. Anisha Green, another family member, big up yourself, you know. Alexandra Heron, big up yourself. And June, what is McHarn, big up yourself. See? Anybody who don't hear their name yet, you're not yet popping up in the watch list. See? Big up to all of the people them watching on the For You page. The Westmoreland them, the Painpee them from down at Westmoreland. We know what uno what. See? So big up on yourself. Everybody is welcome. We have been, you know, trying to neutralize some of the tension, you know, and we are trying to hold dialogue with the PNP members. So far, it is not been proved fruitful. Good morning, Sparkle of Diamond. Easy Maris, big up yourself, my boss. It has not been proven to be fruitful, but you know, we continue to dialogue with them. A lot of them have shown their illiteracy basically. But however, we continue to dialogue with them because they are our people. We continue to try educate them. Now, a few lives ago, I would have made a statement, you know, talking about, and you guys will remember this. Anisha Green, good morning. Money maker, say, me fi suck my mother. Good morning, money maker. Anytime you see me in the street, you tell me, to suck my mother. And I lick out 32 of your teeth them. So you can look like Sydney. Most high, big up yourself, you know, my boss. See? Big up to all the people them that is liking up the live. Get me to 5K rapidly. See? Yeah, so a few lives ago I would have said to the people, you know, we had some data and the going on that is happening in Jamaica as it relates to how our day-to-day running of the country is going, how our finance is going, our NIR is going, you know, how the government continue to manage the resources of Jamaica. Now, I've gone away and I've researched and I come back with some good news, you know. So on the good news charts this morning, we'll be comparing the PNP last tenure, which was 2012 to 16, and now. See? So we're going to go now, step by step, and then we're going to go back in our history. And I want the elder they help me. I have came across a breakdown, you know, of some very important stuff that took place in Jamaica and some policies that was formed in Jamaica that we are still benefiting from today, that the Jamaica Labour Party is the authors of. You know, now, like I said, the PNP, they come here on a daily basis. They cannot contribute to the discussion, so they will resort to telling persons about their mother, which I do regular when I realize that them ignorant, you know, and them illiterate, you know. So we don't get, you know, we don't get them panty in our twist right now. But however, we just move on with the program. Father, bro, God, big up yourself, you know. See? So we are going to start contrast. So March 2016, unemployment in Jamaica was at 13.7%. See? By 2023, the government had slashed that to 6.6%. And by 2024, it would have slashed it to 4.6%. And, you know, at the ending of 2024, we would have seen that slash again to 3.6%. So our government continue to get the Jamaican people out there working, productivity. You see, we are being productive as a nation, and we are going out there and doing what we can do for our people. Good morning, brother Dark Night. See? So unemployment under the last PNP government was 13.7% of our population, and that is massive. See? And now it is down drastically to 3.6% Good morning, Crafty. Good morning. Now the poverty would have heard Hugh Blair, and anybody can share the live to Hugh, not Hugh Blair, Hugh Richards. Sorry. If anybody can share the live to Hugh Richards, I would like him to hear these statistics, because he was on here. And you know what, I get to post the live there on my YouTube. I accidentally delete it off of TikTok, and I don't know how to recover it. See, I don't know how to recover back the delete video. So the live that we had with Hugh Richards the other day, that got disrupted in the end, guys. I lost that live, you know. However, if anybody can share the live to Hugh Richards, anybody that is following Hugh Richards, matter of fact, I'm share it to him myself. Give me a second. Anybody seen God Bless Nally? I'm gonna send him forward as well, so we can, you know, get the daily prayer out of the way. Now, I've seen, before we get to that, I've seen some labor rights who is getting disgruntled because we are dialoguing with PNP. And I want to remind labor rights that PNP or JLP, although we identify as PNP and JLP, it is one Jamaica. See? So, please calm down. See? Okay. So the poverty rate in Jamaica when the Jamaica Labour Party took office, see, in 2016, when we took over power from the reins of the, when we take the reins of power, see, from the PNP, the poverty prevalence rate in Jamaica was 21.2%. See, and we don't need to come here, can't tell no lie. We have researched these things. You know, we don't do like PNP bloggers. You know, we chat a lot of shit. They are uneducated, they're dunce, and they like to make threats and can't show their face. See? But we're not afraid of people, we're not fear boy. And I one life we have, and I one life they have to. See? So, anyhow, you should even forget to that, people, but that's how you go. See? Poverty prevalence rate in Jamaica today is at standing at 11%. See? We have slashed that in half. See? And we continue to work. We continue to work towards the aims and the ends of developing the people of Jamaica. See? So, poverty under the PNP in 2016, 21.2%. Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, 11% and going down. See? Minimum wage, when we took over government in 2016 from the PNP, persons in Jamaica was earning 6,200 Jamaican dollars per week. We have said that time and time again. Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, you are earning $15,000 a week. That is a massive difference. Now, everybody got to talk about inflation. As long as I've been around and as long as I've known myself, you know, inflation has been around. and things have always been expensive in Jamaica after the 80s. I can't remember any time after that when things were cheap. See? Things was always expensive in Jamaica, even as a youth man coming up. See? Now, moving forward, under the Painpee, the minimum NIS pension, so what you pay in your pension, was $1,400 per week. See? This government has moved it up to $3,000 per week. More than double. See? So guys, all of these things that me I tell you can Google it. You don't have to take my word for it. There's plenty of government website. If you want anything from the Ministry of Finance, the documents is there. If you want anything from the Ministry of Security, the documents is there. If you want anything from the Ministry of Defense, the documents is there. If you want anything from tourism, it is there. Agriculture, it is there. You know? So, you don't have to take my word for it. See? In the past 12 months, you know, under the Painpee government, in the last 12 months of their government, the dollar depreciated 5.4%. Today, the Jamaican dollar is stable. It is not fluctuating and it is not rising. It is stable between 156. Sometimes it go up liquor. But in our past, I'm going at 60s and 70s and 80s. In our past, the 50s. So it is stable. See? And we have an open trade. So we are trade. See? Good morning, Angel. Our dollar is our commodity. See? We use US dollar. So when we full up reserve with money, we use that for trade with. If you don't understand. See? Net international reserve. And people every morning ain't coming then game. Our net international reserve under the last Painpee government stood at $2.3 billion. See? Today, under this Jamaica Labour Party government, we are almost at $6 billion. More than double. See? So who is looking after this country's best interest? Debt to GDP. When we took power from the Painpee, see? The debt to GDP stood at a massive 130%. See? Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, the debt to GDP stands at 72%. Massive reduction. See? Massive reduction. And this is where we are getting the fiscal room from, guys. We build out our roads and build hospital, and because we pay down a large part of our debt, so we no longer have to pay that money to debt. We can use that money to do other things. The Painpee couldn't manage to do that for years, because in the last Painpee reign, for that 18 years, that the Painpee did in power, they borrowed a whopping 900 billion US dollars. What me say then do? Them borrow a whopping 900 billion US dollars in that 18 years leading up to the 2007 election. 900 billion US dollars they borrowed. And this is why. And by the way, them never did pay off with debt. Michael Manley did accumulate over that period either. See, because Papa Eddie did a pay it down, in that getting under control, and then boom, we lost power. Painpee come back, stop paying that debt, and on top of stop paying that debt, they started borrowing on that too. So on that debt that we owed, some $600 billion, I believe, because we NIR was $600 billion in minus. See? So we had to put back that money, plus they borrowed a whopping 900 billion US dollars on top of that. So we had all of that money to pay back. The Jamaican people was paying $550 million per day under the last Painpee government to service our debt. See? And most of that was interest. See? So when Andrew Holness came and Andrew Holness was lobbying for years before he became Prime Minister, getting the team together, getting persons like Nigel Clark and others, you know, going around the world and talking to persons, getting some of them to forgive us some of our debt, getting some of them to cut down the interest on our debt, you know. So all of these things, it benefits the Jamaican people to have the Jamaica Labour Party in government. Now, under the last Painpee government, and this is what I just explained to you, we was paying 60% of everything we earned in Jamaica. So when you accumulate everything together, good morning, Patricia Dan. When you accumulate everything that we earn, when you put agriculture, when you put construction, services, when you put health, when you put tourism, when you put transport, when you put all of that, that is our GDP. See? And when you put all of that together, that is our gross domestic product. So when you put all of our gross domestic product together, we were paying 60% of that and more. See? Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, I am pleased to tell the Jamaican people, I am pleased to tell our people, and we must feel so proud of this government. We must feel so proud of this Andrew Holness-led government. Today, the Jamaican people, for every $100 US dollar that we earn, we are only paying our debtors 28 cents out of that. See? The Jamaican people is on the up and up. See? Not 28 cents, $28. Sorry. See? I stand corrected. $28. See? So, for every $100 that we earn, we are paid with debtors $28 out of it. Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark and the team, they have done this for the Jamaican people. Today, Jamaica is on its way to becoming a first world country because we have our money now. We must be proud. Everything we earn, it has stayed in our pocket. See? And the debt that we owe China is not even 3% of the overall debt that we owe. We can just pay China tomorrow and tell them, so go on. We can just give them a money out of with NIR and tell them, go, China, go. See? So the Jamaican people should be proud of this. And I can tell you guys that when the next term, it took a long time, it took 8 years, 9 years for us to fix it this way, guys. 9 years it took. A whole generation it took to get things to this level. But I must tell you this. When we get the third term, Jamaica will be on the up and up. We will see high rising going up all over Jamaica. See? Because we're rich now. And this is why the PNP is fighting tooth and nail for power. Because they want to come get their hand in our money. So, massive congratulations to Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. Big up to Nigel Clark. Big up to Edmund Bartlett. Big up to Pernell Charles Jr. Big up to Floyd Green. Big up to Kamina Johnson Smith. Big up to Dana Morris Dixon. Big up to Darrell Vaz. Big up to who else in there? Horace Chang. Horace Chang have done a brilliant job as well. See? Brilliant job getting murders down last year. And I am confident we will see another massive reduction this year as well. So big up. I'm gonna send some green heart in our chat for cabinet. For all our MP them that continue to lead Jamaica in the right. And big up Flavor Williams. She did a good job in education. And I am sure she will do a great job in her new ministry now in finance. So now give me some green heart for our government. See? Big up with government. The Jamaican people must be proud. What me say we do? We're rich. Finally. See? Now, me I go now. The history of where we're coming from. See? Now, here to this side of me, you guys are seeing the right excellent Sir Alexander Bustamante. See? And we are seeing the right excellent Norman Manley. See? Over here to the extreme left. See? Might be your right, but my left. See? We have none other than the bro God himself. The most honorable Dr. Anjo, Michael, Wholeness, national hero in waiting. And right beside of him, see, you have one pink hug. See, right beside of him, you must shake one hug hand, one hug hoof. See? Now, let me just go on a stark contrast and go on a look at history. See? And by the way, guys, I want to put in some bell in the chat for Father Bustamante. So you know put in some bell in the chat for Father Bustamante. Now, Bustamante is the father of our nation. See? He is the father of our nation. And he have done wonders for our nation. Now, here they are at the meeting in London, England, at that time. You know, fighting for our independence as a nation. You know, it was not complete independence because it was independent in name only. So we basically had what you call devolved power. See, so England would have still remained our head of state, and you know, but we would have true Jamaican leaders. Now, both of these men were born in Jamaica. This man here was born in Jamaica also. This man here, we're not sure where him born. We don't know. See? So we don't know nothing about them, man. But then two white men, we can find them birth records and we can tell you where them born and where them grew up, with school they go and all of that. But this man also, him, we don't know nothing about it. We only know saying got big. See? However, these two gentlemen here had been great statesmen. You know, I'm sure some wrongdoings would have happened along the line. You know, in any democracy, I am sure would have struggles throughout the years. See? But one thing we can say about these men, they meant well for their nation. See? And they wanted to see the Jamaican people progress. And because they wanted to see the Jamaican people progress, they stood up tall, hand in hand. They both went to Britain and fought for the Jamaican people to gain their independence in name. So we could have felt proud of ourselves as a nation, and they sought to lead us. They did a lot of, you know, good things. Some bad, but a lot of good. This brother you saw now, Hog Soup, Hog Bump, Rhinoceros, Bison, Cow, see him? We can't say same for him. If today our government needed to take a trip to Britain to hash out this independence thing, I am certain that this one would not be present. Or he probably would have been to run off him out to get like media attention. And he has proved to me to be an absolute dunce. And we must stay as far away from him as possible. See? Mark Golding may talk just in case anybody a misconstrue what I say. I'm talking about Mark Golding. He must not be able to sit even in our House of Parliament at the next election. I'm calling on the people of Jungle and all of those places to come together now and rid Jamaica of this virus that is called Mark Golding. See, we don't get rid of him, vote him out, and we remove him for our parliament. And by extension, he will shame and go back and yard. See? Now, I go now a bit of history. You know, if you don't want to go back over stats, them guys, we can go back over stats because we see new people adding in the chat and them probably miss this. See, so if you don't want to go back over stats, them just one last time before we move on. You know, just tell me, we'll go over stats, them one last time before we move on. See? So I'm going in a second. You want to tell me in the chat if you don't want to go over stats, them again. I want to say move on. Alright, Easy Mary say run it. So under the last Painpee government, see? Under the last Painpee government before we took power in 2016, unemployment stood at a whopping 13.7%. See? by the year 2022, with lot of work, lot of hard work, the government was able to slash that down to 6.6%. Another year, they slashed that down to 4.6%. And at the ending of last year, you know, that went down to 3.6%. And as a matter of fact, I must add this, the only time unemployment has been this low in Jamaica was during slavery. See, during slavery, Jamaica was fully employed. You see it? Today, there's no more whips over our backs. But, you know, this government is able to get the people out there and to drive them out there to go and work for something and stop being bad mind. Everybody that promotes and celebrate the People's National Criminal Organization, they are bad mind. They don't want to see you with nothing. See? And the minute they see you work and build one house and buy one little car, them bad mind. Then sit down on corner all of their life about weed and about the handmigger and Painpee girl them sit down in their yard and make man mind them and have no ambition. And when man dead or when man left them, then drop back on their face and then blame this. Then see over there, you can do your nails and your hair every week because you work. See? And then them bad mind you. I saw Painpee people then stay. We need to cut that out, Painpee. Get up and go look work. The government are going to work for the big up for heroes them in the angel. See it? So, poverty. When we took power from the Painpee in 2016, poverty stood at a whopping 21.2% in Jamaica. Today, we have slashed that in half. It stands at 11%. See it? Minimum wage in Jamaica for 17 consecutive years out of the Painpee 19 years that they did in power. For 17 of those years. See, leading up to the last election, the Jamaican people only collected 6,200 per week for minimum wage. Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, we have risen that 3 consecutive times and it stands at a whopping 15,000 per week now. Show our labor rights. See? Minimum NIS pension under the Painpee, you only pay 1,400 per week in your pension. Today, under this government, they have more than doubled it. You're now paying $3,000 per week into your pension. See? For the last 12 months of the Painpee government, we saw the Jamaican dollar depreciate by 5.4%. See? Today, under this government, our dollar is stable. Always trading between 155, 16 or 17. It is not going to 8, 9 and 10 or 8, 9 and 60. And it's not depreciating. It not go below that. See? Today, the US dollar is stable against the Jamaican dollar. Thank God for the genius and the future national hero in Niger, Dr. Nigel Clark. See? Our net international reserves when we took power from the Painpee, we only had $2.3 billion. Saying that equivalent to about 3 weeks of money for running government in case if there was a disaster. See? That amount to about 3 weeks of running the government if there was a disaster in our net international reserve. Today, under this government, they have more than triple it. It is at 6 billion soon. See? Our debt to GDP, I'm wanting to listen to me now, Jamaica. Under the last Painpee government, our debt to GDP was 130%. That means for every dollar that we earn, we had to give that to our debtor plus 30. We have to find 30, so we could pay off with debt. For every dollar we earn, we have to give to who we owe, and we have to add another 30 cents to that on top of that dollar. See? This government, yes, my boss, can campaign and performance. See? Today, our national debt to GDP stands at 72%. You know what that means, Jamaica? Eh? We have paid off more than half of our debt. Eh? Me so happy. Give me some green heart from my government again. Give me some green heart from my government again, people. You don't know what that means for we pay for them? That means if we want one hospital, we can bill it. If we want one fire station, we can bill it. If we want 10 fire stations, we can bill it now. See? If we want 10 ambulance, we can buy. If we want 1 million police car, well, maybe not 1 million, but if we want 1,000 police car, we can buy now. See? That is what this means, Jamaica. That means we're on the up and it took a long time to get here, because there was a whole heap of dilapidation in the system, a whole heap of degradation, a whole heap of mismanagement. But we had a leader that is a manager, and they start to manage things in Jamaica. And today, the Jamaican people, we are proud to tell you that things are on the up and up. See? Yes, we when the Painpee left power in 2016, guys, we had 6,500 police officers island-wide. This is the reason when you call police, you couldn't get none, because the police never there about. See, today, I am proud to tell the Jamaican people that we are almost at 15,000 boots on the ground. See, and I must tell Mr. Chang, don't stop until we have 22,000 police officers. When we have 22,000 police officers, then we can launch Operation Secure Jamaica. And crime and violence will go down drastically, because we'll have enough boots on the ground to police every single part of Jamaica. See? So, today, our debt to GDP stands at 72%, coming down from 130. We have paid off half our debt, guys. See? And let me just explain to you. Under the last Painpee government, we were paying $550 million per day to service our debt. Let me say what did I do? $550 million per day to service our debt. See? And a large part of that was paying interest of the debt. See? We were paying as high as 60% of everything we earn. And we keep 40 and less, 38, probably 37. So we couldn't do nothing. Painpee cost that. First, Michael Manley destroyed the Jamaican economy. Papa Eddie came and tried to rebuild it back. And then the Jamaican people say a lickiness. Then run out Papa Eddie and take up back Michael Manley. And Michael Manley fall sick and give to PJ. And PJ and Omar Davis completely obliterated the Jamaican economy. What me say? Them completely demolish it. And why they do that? Because them are trying to destroy Papa Eddie legacy. See? Today, I am proud to tell the Jamaican people that for every $100 that we earn, we are only paying back $28 of that money back to our debtors. See? We are keep more than 60% of our money now. See? We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. What me say we do? That's how we can build 4 hospitals one time. We can buy how much bus one time. We can buy how much garbage truck one time. We can buy 1,437 police car one time. We can fix 168 police station one time. We can build 11 new police station one time. See? What else we can do? We can make 6 STEM school one time. We Prime Minister give away 800 free homes so far. One time. Eh? We, the Jamaican Labour Party, is not the same as the PNP. See? We build, they break. You know? We build the people, they break the people. See? We make the people rich, they make the people poor. Because the PNP say them love the poor. You know why? Because when you poor, them get to control you with them 2,500 Jamaican dollar KFC money. Or them 5,000 Jamaican dollar KFC money. Them like when time you poor, so they can come around in a them big jeep and say, oh, go on, see $1,000 you buy one rum. And you continue to sit down and long out your tongue for man come buy a rum. That's some pep in your face. Move, man. Pussy. And go look work. See me? Some of the man on too licky man and go bust in a bus stage. You know, get up and go look work. Go look work. and help develop the country. And that enough you go do. See? And stop going like on fish. Stop wait for a man to come go on the things. See? So today, I am proud to tell the Jamaican people that, you know, we are on the up. And giving the Jamaica Labour Party the third term that will solidify the upgrading of Jamaica. It's a promise. See? It is a promise. And every single thing that our Prime Minister have promised this country, he has delivered on. Every single thing. See? Every single thing he has said, he have delivered on. See? Crime is down in Jamaica. 2-year low. See? 2023 we see a reduction. 2024 we see a reduction. It took a while, Jamaica. But everything was in a really bad way. When we took over from the Painpee, Jamaica was in a really bad condition. You know? Hurricane Manley, which was a category 7 hurricane, completely destroyed us in the 70s. And we took 9 years to rebuild. The people did not give us back a chance. You know, but what the people didn't have then, they have now. They have persons like me and TikTok to tell the people, see, that here are the stats. You know, when you go and look for them, then they online, anything you want to see, you can go look for them. And they will tell you know, how the PNP led the country versus how the Jamaica Labour Party lead the country. Now, more I'm getting at some things now, you know, coming from the era of Sir Alexander Bustamante, you know, and his cousin beside him, who were great leaders. You know, some want to give the people them a brief. We don't really deal with brief still. We want to give the people them a pantily breakdown of the birth of the modern workers and the movement of the Jamaica Labour Party. See? So now gather around, jump on a chair now and try and learn something. See? Bustamante, this brother here in eye black, that is Sir Alexander Bustamante. So for the youths them when know who Sir Alexander Bustamante is, that is Sir Alexander Bustamante. He's the father of modern Jamaica. You know, a lot of the institutions that we are using now, he created them. And by the way, that's his cousin beside him, Michael Manley's dad, Norman Washington Manley, who was an uptown youth. You know, he catered for the uptown people. When the PNP was formed, the PNP was for the uptown people. You know, and the Labour Party was formed for the labourers, for the working men. See? So may we get into the history now. Bustamante leads workers march through Kingston. I'm going to some bullet point and you can take on one funny. See? Bustamante is arrested while addressing workers. Bearing his chest, he says, "Shoot me, but leave my people alone." See? We'll go back over that. This is why he's a national hero. You know, Bustamante is arrested while addressing the workers. Bearing his chest, he says, "Shoot me, but leave my people alone." St. William Grant and other organizers are also arrested. See? I am not sure about the history of St. William Grant. I will have to, you know, research that. Waterfront workers refuse wage offer and declare they will accept nothing until Bustamante is released. Bustamante was loved by the people, just like how Andrew Holness today is loved by the teacher. By the teachers, the doctors, the police, the nurses, who else? The firemen, soldiers, all of those persons, they all love Andrew Holness today. You know? And we, the regular people, obviously, we love Andrew Holness. PNP and JLP. PNP now wish we talk it truth, but they love Andrew Holness. See? So waterfront workers refuse wage offer and declare they will accept nothing until Bustamante is released. So we are taking back in a time now and showing what did that go on during that time that lead up to now. See? Bustamante and St. William Grant are released. Workers accept new wage agreement. Those times people used to stick to them word, you know, and your word was your bond. Today, as a man, my word is my bond today. See? And like my father before me, my father has never said that he will do something for me without doing it. So my father kept his word, and I aspire to be like my father. My father is my hero. Horace Chang is one of my heroes. Sir Alexander Bustamante is also one of my heroes. Andrew Holness obviously is one of my heroes. And a couple others, you know. Marcus Garvey is also one of my heroes. You know, I don't know, I feel a strange connection to Bustamante for some reason. You know, every time I read any literature with him, or if I see a picture with him, I feel a connection. I don't know why. It's weird, but I just feel a connection to him. May 20, 1938, Bustamante announces the formation of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union. Today we know it as the BITU. Heralding the most important advance of the Jamaican masses. See? So this is a man that is fighting for the people of Jamaica, sorry. May 24th, 1938, Bustamante makes final address before he head to the historic protest march. So there was a march on May 24th, 1938. See? And if you go back in the archives, and by the way guys, all of these things that me are telling you, they are in our archives. They are in the National Library of Jamaica. And you can find them on the Jamaica Labour Party website. And just a simple Google search, you will find all of these things. You know? Workers protest as they march down Tower Street. Bustamante, the union leader, is detained under wartime regulation. And by the way, Bustamante was loved by the Jamaican people. They not lock him up, people. Every minute they lock him up. Every minute they lock you. I think they say Bustamante get locked up 68 different times a fight for the Jamaican people. He is the father of the modern Jamaica that we see today. Not the Painpee. The Painpee is destroyers of this nation. Every single time the Painpee get their hand on this nation, the Jamaican people suffer, then suffer, then suffer. And then they tell you say they love the poor because they like to make you poor and keep you in a sufferation. And them stay up at the top and eat oxtail, and then they give you bone for suck out the migrant. See? We can't continue to live like that. The Painpee is the government that brought chicken back in Jamaica. Before 1976, the Jamaican people never knew what chicken back was. We used to cut off a leg and a thigh and a wing and a breast and dash it back, give a dog. We never used to name me. It's the Painpee. Me not vex about that still, because me like chicken back. That's what I say. But the Jamaican people used to eat proper meat. It's the Painpee. And then in 2000 and something, we would have seen Mama P brought fish back. So not only did they bring us chicken back, they also brought us fish back too. I don't even know say fish have back. But they brought it to us. Anyways, we move. Bustamante, the union leader, is detained under wartime regulation and agrees to have the Painpee leadership to manage the BITU in his absence. So now see this? Listen to Jamaica. I want to listen. Bustamante, the union leader, is detained under wartime regulations. And by the way, the British was still ruling. See? Bustamante, the union leader, is detained under wartime regulation and agrees to have the Painpee leadership to manage the BITU in his absence. See? Upon his release, Bustamante learned of a plot to undermine him. He dismisses the Painpee team as managers of the BITU and announced that he will not confine his future efforts to a trade unionism. So Bustamante, who was a part of the then People's National Party, he was a founding father of the People's National Criminal Organization. But when he came out of jail and realized that they were none other or nothing more than criminals, you know, trying to take over his movement that he formed, this trade union movement, he cut ties with the Painpee then. See? So from 1938, the Painpee is a criminal organization. You know, listen to me in Jamaica. See, me I go open up the floor, but let me get to the meat of the matter. See? Because I don't want a distraction, guys. So I want me to read that so again for you. Bustamante, the union leader, is detained under wartime regulation and agrees to have the PNP leadership to manage the BITU in his absence. Upon his release, Bustamante learned of a plot to undermine him. He dismisses the PNP team as managers of the BITU and announced that he will not confine his future efforts to trade unionism. On 8 July 1943, Bustamante launches the Jamaica Labour Party at the Ward Theatre and is acclaimed as its first leader. See? Harold Allen, a teacher from Portland, is elected chairman. Lyndon Newland, a journalist from St. Thomas, is elected secretary. I want to listen and learn Jamaica. We are taking back in our history, you know. Because all of these things we're supposed to have on documentary. So I go call upon my government now as well. Sometimes I see in my life, sitting down, man, just listening. You know, and when I start get rude, you get up. But I not be rude this morning, see? So, I want to listen to me now, Auntie Babsy. All of these things, we need to have them as documentary so we can teach, we use them. We can get actors to play out these bullet points, you know, and we have it as documentary so we can play, especially when a Bustamante birthday or when a Heroes weekend or whatever, we can have them things that play upon TVJ, not TVJ, you know. Some JIS or whatever. We not going to work with TVJ. Them TVJ is a part of the PNP. They are a criminal organization as well. See? So, a teacher from Portland is elected chairman. Lyndon Newland, a journalist from St. Thomas, is elected secretary. The first JLP government would have came a year later after the JLP was formed. See, because it is the JLP and Bustamante that looked after the poor man, but then not the People's National Party. The People's National Party was filled with lawyers and aristocrats. Them time the woman never allowed to vote in a Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Females was not allowed to vote in Jamaica, and a regular citizen like me and you could not vote in Jamaica either. It was only persons who owned a home or owned land could vote in Jamaica. Us, the regular people, could not vote then. So I want to listen to me, you know. It was only the elites. Yes, Gusto. Only the elites. Elites. See? 14th December 1944. The Jamaica Labour Party win first election under universal adult suffrage. And listen to this. The Jamaica Labour Party won 22 seats and the PNP wins 4 seats. Absolute obliteration. See? The Jamaican people voted handsomely for the Jamaica Labour Party like they will in a couple months from now. See? It is this government and this party that builds Jamaica, and the history tells us. I will never see a PNP come sit down on live and dole out their history like this. I am charging all PNP if you go get on the history and come share with the people them, because I want to sit down and listen to that. See? So let's go. 14th December 1944. The Jamaica Labour Party wins first election under universal adult suffrage. The Jamaica Labour Party wins 22 seats. The PNP wins 4 seats. Bustamante leads first local team in executive council. See? Start fixing and listen to some of Bustamante's achievements now. Start fixing gullies to control flood. Them the time the Jamaican people used to live in a riverbed. When rain fall, everywhere flood out. People are drowned back in the day time. The people in the house are asleep and the man and pitney drowned and dead. See? Start fixing gullies to control floods, which cause hundreds of deaths in poorer communities each year. I want to know, listen to me in Jamaica. Because these people that call themselves PNP, that say them represent the poorer class of people, they have been neglecting the poorer class of people for many millennia and many moons. And they are doing it today under their new leader. See him over there, so see him over my head there. You see beard where look where they pan in face. When you fear Satan, every show me watch and see Satan as a Satan beard look. See? He's nothing but a criminal. The pig they wanna see behind me head so. See? Anyways. Listen to me now. Start fixing gullies to control flood, which cause hundreds of deaths in poorer communities each year. The Painpee criticized the program calling the JLP gully government. Now here we have a government that say hundreds of people are dying every year. More and more people are dead. We are going to fix up some gully, give them make the water can flow off, go to sea, so the people then can stop lose their loved one. And like me tell you now, back in a them time there, people used to go out them bed, go sleep, and rain fall, and then wake up back them and then picnic drown in their house. That is how bad it was back then. See? The Painpee, after the government farm and decide to spend some money and build some gullies and some trenches for the water can flow off, they start to call our government, the JLP government at the time, a gully government, even though it was for the benefit of the poor of Jamaica. I want them to listen to me now. And by the way, anybody out there where they are listening, anyone at university them, I want to employ me down in Jamaica so I can come on my yard because I want to come home in a paper. See? But I can't come home without a job because you know I can't come rub out my hand maker. You see me I say? Me have to work. You see me? Because my girl want soap for wash her foof. You see me? And my people they want food to eat. See? And I go want gas in my car. See? But anyway, it a happen. But I just tell you, I'm a great lecturer. I'm glad me a holy crowd. See? So, wanna listen to me now. So even though this policy was to benefit the poorest in society, see, the Painpee at the time sought to call this government a gully government, even though it was for the benefit of the poorest in society. We then sought rebuilds hundreds of elementary schools to allow teaching to take place indoors. Start equal pay for women in public sector. Now, when we hear the Painpee from time to time say they are the one who started equal pay for females. But guess what? Back in that time, we never have social media. And we never have personalities like me. So the Painpee can say them do things when they did not do it. See? So that is what we faced back then. So we rebuild hundreds of elementary schools to allow teaching to take place indoors. And what that mean? During the Painpee's premiere, when Norman Manley was the premier of Jamaica, and there is lots of videos on YouTube where you can go and check now. Teaching used to take place under a tree. There was no schools. There was no schools in Jamaica. Them used to teach them under a tree. Unless it was a missionary school, like a Catholic school or a religious school. You know, then those persons that was running that school from England or wherever, Canada or wherever, they would have built a structure, a church most times. Saying big up for Captain Angel. But persons used to, for normal pitney them, for me and for your pitney them, used to, they on that tree, whether one big guango tree or a mango tree or whatever. They used to be under a tree, a cotton tree, a maho tree. That's where they learned, that's where they had lessons. This government built hundreds of schools when Bustamante took power and became the first Prime Minister of Jamaica. Or before he became the first Prime Minister of an independent Jamaica. Sorry, when he was premier. See it? So listen to me now, Jamaicans. Starts equal pay for women in public service. Allows postmistresses to get married without having to resign their position. See? So back in the day, you was a female now. You never have certain rights. And if you had certain work and you take up a man and decide so you're going to have a family, you had to resign that position. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that stopped that from happening. Jamaica. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that stopped that from happening. You know why am I Labour right? Because I read and I comprehend. This is why I'm a Labour right. If you, Jamaica, if you, the people of Jamaica who is listening to me now, pick up your book and read and try to get the literature of Jamaica and read it for yourself. There is no way you can be a Painpee. We would have had Mr. Jeffrey yesterday on this live. And all of us saw that Mr. Jeffrey can't read. See? He can't read. But he come and have him more stock. And he's coming from these times. We must go on a mission, Jamaica. We must go on a mission to educate our people in this country. Them a report me live, guys. Them a report me live. When I like and share out the live, because I'm gonna start get I start go on Amber, you know. I need to disrupt your life. So when I like and share out the live, please. Boy, them people are then dumb. Then call people then done, they don't want to teach you. Anyways, we get into it. See it? Allow postmistresses to get married without having to resign their position. And we appoint we, the Jamaica Labour Party, you know, listen to the history of Jamaica. We, the Jamaica Labour Party, we appoint the first Jamaican police officer in the entire Jamaica. We, the Jamaica Labour Party, did that. Them not time the police used to wear some khaki pants and tight up. Or never see that picture there for a back in the idea. Eh? We, the Jamaica Labour Party, appoints the first Jamaican policeman in a Jamaica. See? Creates revenue surplus in budget every year. So the NIR, it is the Jamaica Labour Party who invented the net international reserves as a separate thing from our budget. It is us that did that. And it is benefiting the Jamaican people till this day. And every time the Painpee get their hand on the NIR, wreck, because none of them creators, so them behave. So we can't allow them to come back in a power. They will disrupt all of the good things them that this government has done over the years. They will disrupt it because they are cavemen with their cave leader. See him there behind me with the ingot. Look at the ingot, it'll fall over. See? Listen to me now, Jamaicans. We create revenue surplus in budget every year. First Jamaican nursing sister appointed by the Jamaica Labour Party. Women gain significant status. Irish Collins in 1944 is elected in Northwest St. James and become the first elected female member of the House of Representatives. We, the Jamaica Labour Party, is the first government that appointed well, we are the first government that got a female elected. Sorry, not appointed. We elected her, the people elected her. See? So we send her out there to represent the people of Northwest St. James and return the first female member of parliament. The Jamaica Labour Party did that. The PNP was filled with cavemen back that time. I think you chat too much and stay away from the real problem that is hurting the less fortunate. Somebody black, God bless Nelson for my life. For me tell him to chuck chi mother poking and exit through her body hole. When I black her, my moderator, I black him. See? Kinda non-decency. Here we are spit facts. See? And we are telling people them what go on and how we reach to where we reach in our country. Eh? How far we are come from, you know. And we're proud of our history. We are the developers of this nation. See? And we cannot allow them to come on this try. We're not going to allow it, so we're going to teach people them. We're going to take them back to basics. We're going to share out the life, guys, because them are report the life. See? Just keep on like and share the life so TikTok not take you down. Something are going on over here, so make TikTok just think say something are going on, so we can't take it down. See? You want to listen to me now, Jamaica. In 1948, Sir Harold Allen, JLP, MHR member of the House of Representatives for East Portland, first black Jamaican to be knighted. Our government that happened under. The first black Jamaican to be knighted, and when you be knighted, and when you kneel down on one knee and the queen with her sword and her crown and call you sir, and you arise as a sir. See? Under the Jamaica Labour Party, a black Jamaican was knighted for the first time under our government. See, some people now go see that as a big achievement, but you know, it happened. So I want to listen to me, Jamaica, because we have a history, you know. We have a history, we are well read. Them can't trick us, them can't tell we nothing. We know what we are talking about. See? And like I said, it depends on the internet, so I don't have to take my word for it. So anybody who thinks I lie me I tell, you can't go look up it. See? So Sir Harold Allen, I'm going to his achievements now. His achievement including his outstanding performance international conference such as the Geneva and London conferences, founding the Association of Local Government Authority, initiated the labor intensive project to ease unemployment in several parishes. Britain declared the Jamaican experience in universal adult suffrage a success and extended similar status to Trinidad and Tobago and other Caribbean islands. So, you know, after the people of Jamaica voted under the mantra that we asked them to elect us at that time, see, and at that time we asked them to elect us based on the fact that, you know, we wanted universal adult suffrage, or that was the mantra at that time, see. When the Jamaican people voted in their masses for universal adult suffrage, see, anybody can explain what universal adult suffrage mean? May I go now a minute? Me see if the labor right them pay attention. Me know Painpee can't answer this side. Me know they can't answer this. So I give labor right about a minute before me tell you. So we're moving on. So because the Jamaican people voted in their mass for universal adult suffrage. Alright, Father that night got it. So it means, people, that everybody, every single Jamaican, whether you're white, black, or indifferent, every single Jamaican at that time, once you became 18, you would be allowed to vote. See? Before then, like I said before, you could not vote unless you own property or you own land. See? You could not vote unless you own. I don't believe females was allowed to vote at that time either. But after the Jamaica Labour Party said, listen, elect us and we will give the people the right to vote. And so said, so it was done. Today, which I believe the voting age should move down to 16 now. See, I believe it is time. I believe a 16-year-old is savvy enough to decide the future of the country. With others, obviously, with all of us. I believe that 16-year-old should be given the vote. But that is for a whole other life. See? So we move. Mr. Dolan Francis, MP caretaker. If you're not busy, sir, we will have you this morning as soon as I open this box. But I continue to lecture the people. There is more, guys, but me I got cut off at a certain point. I also sent for Hugh Richards, you know, because I had some statistics for him and he's nowhere to be found. Typical Painpee, always running from the information, you know. But we're moving. See? So after we voted for universal adult suffrage, that was extended to Trinidad and other Caribbean islands as well. So Jamaica was a trailblazer at that time. We were the pearl of the Caribbean at that time. We still are. No offense to anybody listening from any of the other Caribbean islands. I know I got a lot of fans from the other Caribbean islands when I look in my analytics. But no offense. At that time, Jamaica was, you know, #1 in the Caribbean. You know, in 1948, University College of the West Indies was established, and the University College Hospital of the West Indies came into existence under the Jamaica Labour Party. And today, a lot of these places are infested with Painpee. See, Painpee's having mass camp at a lot of these organizations, and they are recruiting for their criminal organization. And we must do something to stave that off. See? First political martyr, Benjamin Taylor, JLP supporter, sorry. First political martyr. Anybody can tell me what a martyr is? I believe at the same hospital them say Mark Golding was born in, you know. But we don't have no records. We record. Anybody can tell me what a martyr is? Someone that died for a cause. Alright. That is a martyr. See? So the box is rapidly filling up, guys. And this is why I'm going to open the box soon. I'm not going to continue to go. Because it's long, you know. We are come with me there 1948 and we have achievement coming right up till this day. So you can just imagine how long this alive is going to be. So I'm going to cut off when we reach 19. I just go to 1953 and stop. Or if you know, I'm going up till 1970. Just before the disaster of the PNP. I can go up till this. So, and then we cut off it. What want to say? What want to think? And I can't even go on till we independence. Because all of these things when I go on before Jamaica got independence, Bustamante go and say, you know. See? Bustamante has been developing this nation before we gain independence. See? So let's go. Let's go. One want me cut off. Tell me which one want me cut off. Independence or 1970. If you know I'm cut off in 1970, I have to go rapidly develop, start move quick. Alright, so University College of the West Indies was established and the University College of the West Indies Hospital came into existence. First political martyr Benjamin Taylor, JLP supporter, killed at a political meeting during Garden Town's by-election. PNP officials charged. Now this never said PNP supporter, you know. This never say PNP supporter. Supporter is just a normal person like me and you. PNP official charged for murdering a Jamaica Labour Party person. See? So that is when political violence started in Jamaica. They are the authors of it. See? They are the ones who started political violence in this country. The People's National Criminal Organization. And we must address them as such because that is what they are. See? Let me read it over again. First political martyr Benjamin Taylor, a JLP supporter, killed at a political meeting by a PNP official, an official of the People's National Criminal Organization. They are the one who started the political killings in this country. I will continue to come here and tell you no, but some of you head too big and you need to dig out the wax out on the ears because you can't hear. You know deaf? The PNP is not good for Jamaica. They have never been. Every step of the way they have sought to this man, to this country. But because we people they don't know the history. The people them of Jamaica don't know the history of Jamaica because it is not being taught in school. We must teach with children this. This must become a part of our curriculum. It must become a part of the curriculum. We must teach with children all of these things so they know the history. See? A lot of times it is so terrible we want to forget it. But we cannot forget it. If we forget it, we are going to repeat some things that it go on. So we have to teach the youth them these things. See? I enjoy doing this, guys. I don't get no pay feed because the PNP them, I see them do live and put up my picture. But I pass I see it, I just laugh. They say JLP pay me 2 million a year for spread lie and misinformation. But guys, I am not getting any paid for this. I am performing my civic duty. I want to see my country blossom. I want to return to my country and play a part in developing my country. You know, and when I die, I want my casket to be wrapped in a Jamaican flag. See? And my kids will stand tall looking at their father knowing that I did what I could for their future and my grandkids. See? That is my dream. See? So let's go. Madam Rose Leon, JLP MHR, West St. Andrew, sorry. Elected chairman of the JLP. First woman chairman of a political party. Wanna see how much first we are going with? Madam Rose Leon, JLP, member of the House of Representatives, West St. Andrew, elected chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party. First woman chairman of a political party in the entire Caribbean. See? Now moderators, anybody want to see a try to distract the thing, block them. See? They are no ambition. We come here, we teach something before they try to learn and listen. Or at least listen and have some respect. They are here making mischief. So block them. Run them off from a program. See? The Jamaica Labour Party had the first serious program to asphalt rural roads. So the first serious program was undertaken to asphalt rural roads by the Jamaica Labour Party. You see how much things we do. And this was before an independent Jamaica. Bustamante do all of these things. See? So now think about this. We are moving to 1952 now. You know? The Jamaica Industrial Development Corporation, JIDC, and the Agriculture Development Corporation, ADC, were formed to encourage and develop industry and agriculture. Two vital sectors of the economy formed under the Jamaica Labour Party. We are still using that now. You know that hear me ask Tina Times the other day, name one policy that the Painpee gave us during Mama P's tenure, and she could not even name piece of one. We asked Hugh Richard the same thing the very next day, and Hugh Richard could not name not even piece of one. See? So in 1952, the Jamaica Industrial Development Corporation, JIDC, and the Agriculture Development Corporation, ADC, were formed to encourage and develop industry and agriculture. Two vital sectors of the economy. Listen to me now. Listen to me now, Jamaica. I'm not share out the live now, man. We educate the masses in the people. On the top share the live. We educate the masses. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Me get a call. See? So, listen to me now, Jamaica. Caribbean Cement Company open. Nation self-sufficient in cement until 2005. In 1952, Bustamante and the Jamaica Labour Party formed the Caribbean's first cement company. Nation self-sufficient in cement until 2005. Is there still a cement company in Jamaica? I don't like it down, because I don't know. The Painpee is the wrecker of this nation. Every time we give them a chance, then take a wrecking ball through it. See? There is still a cement factory, but who owns it? Is it still owned by the Jamaican people? No. PJ Patterson sold our cement company. See? Listen to this now, Jamaica. Sir Alexander Bustamante launches the bauxite mining industry, the largest foreign investment in Jamaica. 3 bauxite and aluminum companies, Alcan, Reynolds, and how you pronounce this? Kaiser, agree to commence mining operation in Jamaica. So Kaiser, Alcan, and Reynolds agree to commence mining operations in Jamaica. And that was done under the Jamaica Labour Party. We continue to build this country. See? Moving to 1953, and we are lead up to independence now. Jamaica first minister under self-government appointed in 1953. Bustamante is appointed chief minister. See? Is criticized for appointing a former truck sideman. So listen to this now. Bustamante is appointed the first chief minister. Right? Bustamante is criticized for appointing a former truck sideman Isaac Barant. So Michael Bustamante took a truck sideman, a man that was on the side of a truck, and made him first Minister of Agriculture. Barant's performance and graphs of the portfolio confounds the critics and justifies Bustamante's appointment. So it was a good appointment. So let me read that again, because I stumbled a couple of times. See? Barant's performance and grasp of the portfolio confounds the critics and justifies Bustamante's appointment. See? That means he did a brilliant job for all of the Painpee them we can't read. Isaac Barant did a brilliant job with that portfolio. So, because a man I work on a garbage shop, no means say I just have to stay. And this is what Andrew Holness is telling you guys. Minimum wage is just the start. If you go and upskill yourself and get a skill, see, I wish if the government of England can get up tomorrow and say to me, say, boy, we're going to make skills free, so we can get that, we can upskill with people. Them. I would be the first in line. See? What me say would be? So when you down there get skills for free and you not take it, and you can go use the certificate they are foreign. When you get up and go do something, Jamaica. Me sew up my box, people, we get to it. A Minister of Housing was established for the first time to give clear direction to housing development. First housing policy for Jamaica was formulated. Madam Rose Leon appointed Minister of Housing and first female Minister of Government. Government began building housing and helping people to own their own homes. See? On an easy pay basis. For the first time, so let me read that again because we don't want to miss out the part there. You know. Government began building houses and helping people to own their own homes on an easy pay basis. For the first time, the Mar Valley Housing Scheme became the prototype for the provisions of low-cost housing by the government. The Palisades Hotel and the Montego Bay Airport were open to civilian traffic, bringing Jamaicans into the modern international passenger air transport age, or air transportation age. That was done under our government also. So let me read that again. The Palisades Airport, which is now the Kingston Airport, the Norman Manley Airport. See? And the Sir Donald Sangster Airport, it was called the Mobile Airport at the time, were open to civilian traffic, bringing Jamaica into the modern international passenger air transportation age, done under Jamaica Labour Party. And it is us today that is expanding these airports now, after Painpee spent almost 20 years consecutively doing jack shit. See? Nyamming out our money and thieving our money and not do nothing. It is this government now who is upgrading all of the airports in Jamaica. And by the way, is about to open a 4th airport. And we open the 3rd one also. What Painpee do when we put them in a power? Not a jackass thing they not do. Moving on. Jamaica's first industrial estate were established at Tinsupen or Tinsupen. See? Tinsupen. The Palisades Airport and the Mobile Airport were... Oh, me read this already. Sorry. The Jamaica Labour Party initiated a massive primary school building program for education of the poor. The Jamaica Tourist Board were established for the promotion of tourism. All of them, the institution there, we build them. We build them. Painpee inherit them and did nothing. See? Commencement of the development of the North Coast as the focus of the tourism industry. See? And we know say Papa Eddie would have come shortly after this and do a lot of work. You know? Tower Isles Hotel opened in 1949, ushering the development of Ocherias as a premier tourist destination. The Tower Isle Hotel was Jamaica's first modern hotel. And we are moving at independence now. We are going to stop at independence. See? Talk about how this government took us from 14 million GDP to 19 billion GDP. And then Philippine black Gemini girl off of my life. We don't want no dummy pan here this morning. We have zero tolerance for all dumb idiot this morning. If you don't have no sense, take out your head from out of your body hole and go learn to read something and get an education. You're not retarded. You're not dumb. Anyways, we're moving in to the 1950s now. 55. And my father was born the year 1955. See? So my father was born shortly before the independence of Jamaica. See? The People's National Criminal Organization gained power and steer Jamaica towards a West Indies Federation. You see how them steer? Instead of them build upon the progress that this government left at that time. When you look where they start do. Eh? And at that they do every single time. Instead of them build power songs that they left back in the 70s. Instead of them build upon that. You know what they do? Michael Manley did? Dismantle it. When Papa Eddie came in the 80s and built up to the 90s, you know what they do? Dismantle it instead of them build on top of it. We cannot allow these people to come back in Jamaica. You see what I want to know? We don't go suffer, you know. Oh, remember, I did tell you no. 1955, the People's National Criminal Organization gained power and steered Jamaica towards a West Indian Federation and away from independence. Today, see me? See got there? Look, see there? Big old gut, see there? Today, we have one big bull cow, one big hog. We didn't got a fall over. Come to stop the independence of Jamaica, the true independence. Moving Jamaica to a republic. In 1961, the JLP opposes Federation of the West Indies and call for a referendum to decide the future direction of the country. The JLP promotes independence for Jamaica as an alternative. October 1961, the JLP wins the referendum and demands independence from Britain. See? We do that for the Jamaican people. And I'm going to just lead up to independence and then we open the floor. We'll open the floor shortly. Probably in the next 10 minutes. See? April 1962, the JLP wins the election which makes Bustamante Jamaica's first Prime Minister after independence. See? August 1962, Jamaica becomes independent. Becomes an independent nation under the Jamaica Labour Party. In 1963, Sir Clifford Campbell, and Sir Clifford Campbell is from Westmoreland. See? So that is a Westmoreland. So big up yourself, Sir Clifford Campbell, sorry. I believe we have a school down there by that name as well. A school teacher from Petersfield, Westmoreland is appointed Jamaica's first native Governor General. See? In 1963, the Jamaica Labour Party cabinet approved Jamaica's flag and the national anthem. See? So this is why the PNP then like with flag and then like with national anthem, because they're not them creative. And if they had the chance in creative, you would have ready night for communism. You'd have ready night. You know, because the PNP is a communist party, and if you look, all of the communist and socialist parties of the world, they're all red. You know? So if they had the chance in going federation, we would have had a red flag instead of the flag that we have now. Pardon. So the national anthem, you know, and the pledge also are we created. The Order of National Hero is established, and Marcus Mosiah Garvey is named the first national hero. See, the mortal remains of Marcus Garvey was then brought back to Jamaica. And I believe at this point, Edward Seaga is playing a pivotal role in the development of Jamaica. You know, he's leading up to becoming the leader of the party if he wasn't the leader yet. But, you know, Mr. Dolan can tell you one thing, come on. In 1963, Bustamante declares Jamaica's foreign policy. Jamaica is with the West. See? As communists will fail. He predicts. His prediction comes true when the USSR collapsed in 1989. So Bustamante declares Jamaica's foreign policy. Jamaica is with the West. And that was the natural thing to do because we are in the West. So why you go war with East? And this is why Michael Manley never make no sense. See? His prediction comes true when the USSR collapsed in 1989. That was 1 year before I was born. You know? Manufacturing becomes largest economic sector. Jamaica rated as one of the fastest growing economies in the world in 1963. Let me read the part there again, I couldn't hear Jamaica. Manufacturing becomes largest economic sector. Jamaica rated as one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Emphasis on the world. More emphasis on the world. You never say Caribbean. You say world. When you hear me say world. See? Oh. Lead it up to 1962 now. Independence. The National Insurance Scheme, the NIS, which is a foundation to everything what we do now in Jamaica, that was created by Sir Alexander Bustamante and his cabinet at the time, who Papa Eddie was a part of. See? The National Insurance Scheme was established to provide retirement benefits for individuals and families. Now listen to this now. 59 secondary schools and 126 primary schools were built to widen the educational opportunity for our children. And that no means the entire it, you know. Before we gain independence as a nation, Bustamante built. You remember, if you did listen to me keenly, you remember further up in our chat, me say schools were built because children used to have school under trees in Jamaica. So schools were built by the Jamaica Labour Party. You know, so children could go learn inside and not under a tree anymore. So moving past that now, coming to an independent Jamaica. 59 secondary schools and 126 primary schools were built to widen the educational opportunities for children of the poor. No school fee charge. No school fee charge. Every time school fee charge, a Painpee bring in school fee for charge. Every single time. I remember when Bruce Golding take off school fee, as Mama P win the election in next day, then put on back school fee. Who remember that? See Mama P we hugging up and kissing up and say, me love no kind of poor. Yeah? I don't remember that. Me remember though, because I remember everything. Anyway, moving on, people. See? No school fees were charged. Increases secondary school attendance by over 100%. See? Education Minister Edwin Allen declares 70% of common entrance places must be reserved for primary school children. Tertiary education institutions, including that of agriculture, were upgraded and technical education was made free of cost to all students. That was done under Jamaica Labour Party. So no don't tell we know say Painpee they not do nothing for the country. Everything where we pay for and charge for Painpee put charge by. Everything what Painpee create, you have a fund behind it. You know why you have fund behind it? You know why I call this and that fund, this and this fund, that and that fund? Because they have to find the money from something for funny. And if they can't find the money from something for funny, guess what? You guessed it. You will be paying taxes, bitch. You will be paying taxes, man. Yeah, buddy. You bet your bottom dollar you'll be paying taxes, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. This is why you don't hear Damon Crawford and all of them and Dayton Campbell want to put tax on food because they want to come create fun now when they come in a, if they come in a power, they can create fund for buy on a vote. So when they create one fund and say, see fund I want to take it, see one $2,500, they have to find a way to continue to give you the $2,500 there. So no stay there. You know wise up now. You go on like you know idiot down there and see what happen to you. Me not live down there, you know. Me can't go anywhere in the world go live. So no fuck. Yeah? Anyway. So decent people there on the live, apologies. See? Teachers college were improved and expanded. So we are the one who also did that. Today, the teachers are avidly against the Jamaica Labour Party. When Painpee in a power, Painpee pay them 80,000 or 75,000 a month. Under the Jamaica Labour Party, you know, they might get 200 and 300,000 a month and then still hate the Jamaica Labour Party. Because true, they can't get for go drive up and down and collect back money and write up wrong tax and all of these things. So then I like we, because we tell them say, yo, I want money. You can't collect 80,000, yes, and 80,000, this and 80,000, this for nothing, because we have to find the money from somewhere. See? And if we can't find the money, we have to go taxi people them. So take one pay. They don't want to hear that. They want to collect money from everywhere. See? It not happen. Oh. Anyway, we're moving on. And we are come up to it now, guys. I sew up my box. 100 village program was launched to upgrade communities and promote the use of community centers. So all like community centers, them who not see now, some of them are dilapidated now. They were all created under Jamaica Labour Party. You know, so we do too much things when we in a government, do youth. Because when we in a government, we do too much things, and then when the Painpee come, they just sit down and suck out the money out of our pocket. Because they don't have nothing to do. We done build up everything already. Eh? But one thing we don't have to do is take care of the infrastructure, and they don't do that. See? But anyway, we move. 100 village program was launched to upgrade communities and promote the use of community centers. As bridgeheads for the literacy campaign for training in the arts and craft and dressmaking and other similar activities to create employment opportunities. See, so that them do them originally make the village them the village program for below the community centers. Sorry. February 1969, the Jamaica Stock Exchange is open and transaction began. 38 years later, Jamaica Stock Exchange is still a major component of the Jamaican economy. Launched under Jamaica Labour Party and almost shut down by the Painpee as well. They have no ambition, Jamaica. We don't stay away from them. See? You can't say, I tell you, I got there for laugh off on the nastiness. Oh, when big God can't do nothing for help, you know. Oh. In 1968, the Urban Development Corporation was founded and given the task of rebuilding downtown Kingston, developing Ocherios and the Montego Bay waterfront, and creating a modern profile for Negril. So now hear me come on here already and say, Papa Eddie create the waterfront, Papa Eddie create Ocherios, Papa Eddie create Montego Bay, Papa Eddie create Negril. That made that talk about. See? Obviously Negril was there and Ochi was there and all of these places was there, but the development of it and Portmore as well. The development of it was all Papa Eddie's doing. See? 1966, the Port of Kingston was moved to the ultra-modern facility at Newport West and named Port Bustamante, and is now the most modern port facility in the Caribbean. We also did that, Jamaica. See? In 1960s, completion of asphalt roads around the entire island. In the 1960s, all roads in Jamaica was asphalted. You know, see one video from 19 something where one policeman in one box in a road and in a Kingston and the road pristine, in a pristine condition. We did that. See? Completion of asphalt roads around the entire island. Jamaica Labour Party did that, and the Painpee left it for years to suffer and to get deteriorated. Why? Because of not them belly. That is what they are notorious for. A program of national volunteers was organized to get young people to help the aged and indigent. Golden Age homes were established to provide care, treatment, and special attention to elderly citizens and the needy. In 1969, establishment of Jamaica Development Bank, the JDB. In 1966, Haile Selassie visited Jamaica under the invitation of the Jamaica Labour Party. Michael Manley would then make somebody give him a piece of stick. And he go in and get to and tell the people them say Selassie give me a piece of stick. And the way he fucker them dunce. The way how they dunce. They believe that Selassie give Michael Manley a piece of stick, say a rod, a David. Me pussy clot. Anyway, we're moving further. In 1971, establishment of Jamaica Mortgage Bank, JMB. See? Youth training was expanded as well. Cobbler and Chesterville youth camps were improved. New youth camps for boys were opened in Kennelsworth in Hanover. And what you call this? Lodosville, that's how you pronounce it, in St. Catherine, as well as one for girls in Cape Clear in St. Mary. The Jamaica Labour Party administration built the Maypen Hospital, the Savlamar Hospital, the Cornwall Regional Hospital, and the Bustamante Hospital for children. See? You know see how much things my government do Jamaica? Let me read the part there again, because me hospital in it, you know. But Painpee left if he suffer for years too. The Jamaica Labour Party administration built the Maypen Hospital, the Savlamar Hospital, the Cornwall Regional Hospital, the Bustamante Hospital for children. The student loans operated by the Bank of Jamaica were established to aid needy students at University of the West Indies, UII, College of Arts, Science and Technology, CAS, now University of Technology, UTech, and the Teachers College. See? The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC, is established to encourage and develop various forms of cultural expression. All of these, you know, Jamaica Labour Party, not the People's National Criminal Organization. Only thing they know if you do a thief from the Jamaican people. You hear me? I want to know. You know see how long we can matney down a Western Westmoreland, where people them on a Western Westmoreland have to show for it. More than if you work like a dog day and night to fix up down the go no corner that kill a little young youth. See? And when time we can matney it sprawl out down the big and spread out like a one chapalin. Eh? Nobody in Sister Road to fix our water, want no light, want no internet, want nobody in want nothing there in time there. Eh? Alright, Mr. Vegas, no problem. See? Where we there now? The Jamaica Organization Program came into being, embracing all interests in the country in this regard. Jamaican financial management in the conduct of the country's business made its first impressive mark with cooperation between public and private sector. So we start mix public and private sector business together. We see say work well and we continue with it. And it continue till this day. The Painpee don't know if it work that either. Them big and workless and careless and dunce. I mean I care who want bex. You know, go ahead and move up. See? When me there? This was a period of impressive financial and economic advancement in our country's history. In the 1960s, Jamaica experienced an annual average growth rate of 6%, which was among the highest level of economic growth recorded among developing countries during this period. So let me read that again. Under the Jamaica Labour Party, this happened. See? In the 1960s, Jamaica experienced an annual average growth rate of 6%, which was among the highest levels of economic growth recorded among developing countries during this period. See? Televisions were introduced into Jamaica under the Jamaica Labour Party. See? The Jamaica Information Service, which we now know today as JIS. Formerly, the government's public relations office was reorganized and expanded to reflect the many and various concerns of government and the face of Jamaica in general. See? The National Craft Development Agency was established and evolved into Things Jamaica. I remember Papa Eddie opened Things Jamaica and the Painpee come and destroy Things Jamaica as well. And shut down the whole of free trading, you know, the whole of free zone. And tell the people them, so no go pan part, we pay on $4,000 a month. No bother with no work, yeah, sir. Just go on, I'm going to sit down and breed up. You know, when you look, one woman have 3,559 pitney. What me say they have? Eh? PNP, lock down everything with Papa Eddie Bill and tell the people themselves. No go on, I'm going to breed up, man. Go on, go breed up and we go on 4,000 if you look after a picking them. And when you look, one woman have 11 pitney. Eh? PNP is not good for Jamaica. I remember somebody tell you no. Can't say me, so me I want to know every day. I remember. Establishment of Devon House. Jamaica House was built and become the first official residence of the Prime Minister. It is the Jamaica Labour Party who done that also. See? Vale Royal was developed as the residence of the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance. Jamaica became a member of the United Nations under the Jamaica Labour Party as well. Jamaica embassies was established in major capitals of the world. Here, Jamaica came into being the national airline. Also happened under Jamaica Labour Party, sold out by Percival James the Bumps Pattison. By the time Bruce Golding came to power, it was already sold. So all we gonna blame Bruce Golding never have a choice. It was already sold. See? Here Jamaica came into being as the national airline and show a profit in its early years. Redevelopment of the Kingston waterfront. In 1963, establishment of the Jamaica Festival. In 1964, promotion to launch Jamaica music ska abroad. And we know so that was Papa Eddie's brainchild as well. See? First international music genre, followed by rocksteady, reggae, and dancehall. Ska was the first, you know, to be internationally recognized. 1964, construction of the National Heroes Park, also done under the Jamaica Labour Party. 1971, design of the Cultural Training Center, arts, drama, music, painting, and sculpture. See, we done that in 1971. In 1965 to 1969, Arawak and Port Royal Museum established. In 1967, established of the Jamaica Journal Publication Institute of Jamaica. See? In 1967, the reclamation and development of the Oterious waterfront, Turtle Bay. 1968, the creation of the National Heritage Week. In 1963, construction of the National Arena. In 1971, the National School Feeding Program was created, and we are going to cut off here some people. We are going to Papa editing them now. In 1980 come up, and we are going to stop yourself today. We pick up it probably tomorrow. See? So we are going to open the box now, but we must tell them that the Jamaica Labour Party is the builder of this nation. So no listen to no PNP propaganda. They have nothing to show. Why don't they come and show their achievements? It is this government that continue to build Jamaica and build out Jamaica. And we have the facts and we can tell the people the facts. It is plain and simple as that. See?